Hi, welcome to Mayor in the Morning. I didn't push my button, but now I'm here. Welcome. It's Thursday, June 30th, the last day of Pride Month. Woo! We made it, guys. We made it. No more Pride Month for a whole year. I wonder if you guys will be joining me. Tim Pool had this great idea that July should be MAGA month, that we should celebrate all things. Why not? Everything that there's not pride for right now, which is being, I guess, straight, white, um, married, monogamous, all the old school values. Not like white is being calm down. I don't mean being white is an old school value. I just mean everything there's not a pride month for. I'm with it. I'm with it. I think July should be Make America Great Again Pride Month or straight Pride Month, or just celebrate whatever you want to celebrate is the point. And I was feeling my ball over here on my light before I started because I went to start and I realized this light wasn't on. And then I felt this ball and it's hot, obviously, because I have a candle right under it. But I'm like, can the ball just be hot? Is anything bad going to happen? I don't know. I don't know. Hi. You're English and you've been. What's up, Andrew Hoyle? We got members in the chat. Andrew Hoyle, I'm English and even I'm celebrating MAGA month. Okay, maybe it's more of a thing than I thought. Wolverine Snicket, what's up? July should be All American month. I agree. Why not? No one's gonna stop us. What's up, Douglas? Dauntless. Fuck. I'm gonna learn to read one day. Andrew Hoyle Life Month. What's up, David Carpenter? Good morning. What's up, little Chad? What's up, Crash Mondo? Oh, I was muted because I didn't push my little button. I wanna do the snake diet. I'm trying to reach like, the snake diet guy is playing hard to get with me right now. I was Instagram messaging him a little bit a few days ago, and I haven't heard anything back. I'm obsessed with him. Like, I have to fix my camera. I was sending him like, "Hey, I would love to have you on my podcast," and then he doesn't message back. He just sends back, voice memos. And the voice memos are like, "Have you ever done fasting before? Do you follow me on both YouTube pages?" So I hope that works out soon. Yeah, sorry for being late and gay. What's up, Kayla? It's just gonna be me saying what's up to people. Did you guys see Quite Frankly last night? I did Frank Valbiro's show, Quite Frankly, and that was pretty special because that studio was the very first podcast studio, like, and I did the very first podcast I've ever done there back in, I think, 2014, 2015. Frank and I started dating in November of 2014, and then shortly after, like, maybe 3 months into us dating, we started a podcast called 3 Drink Minimum. So that had to have been early 2015, and it was at Zadalza. And, there was also Frank Valbiro, which I didn't know. It's so funny. Now I left and now our worlds are colliding again. But Frank Valbiro, who's the host of Quite Frankly, operates out of there, as well as Anthony Valbiro, who is the guy behind 10-second songs, which went super viral in the early days of YouTube, the heyday of YouTube, the golden age of YouTube, they say, which was like what, the early aughts into the 2010s. So, and they couldn't be more different, Frank and Anthony. Like, Frank is obviously, I think, more libertarian, outspoken, friendly, fun, and Anthony is like quiet, reserved to himself, a little more shy. He's a little more cat-like. He's got a big carnival mustache. What's up, Torgo the White? Unbreaded to you, good sir. Good morning. Gino. I gotta send Gino something. I was looking at things this morning. I don't know when Gino is coming back. All I know is that I am hosting for Gino next Thursday. Should I do hair down? I'm hosting. I didn't even brush it. This is the effort I'm giving you guys this morning. Unbrushed hair, no shower. I didn't work out this morning because I'm really sore from the last 2 days of just crushing it really hard. Do I have time to go later? Maybe. And then I got Nick Gillespie at 1:00. I'm interviewing Nick Gillespie, who was a moderator at the Minds Festival of Ideas this past Saturday. He seems pretty cool. Great head of hair. We're probably going to spend a good portion of the interview talking about his hair and his hair care regime. This is one of my new candles. Paradise Cove. These candles, I'm beginning to think these candles are a huge grift because you get wrapped up, you get on the website, you go, oh, $11, $12 candles. What a steal. What a sale. And they come to your house and I open the top and I'm like, I'm getting ready to smell a Paradise Cove. And I go, it doesn't quite smell. Maybe it's just this one candle, but I don't feel like I'm smelling what I was promised. And then I went down a rabbit hole of like, are candles bad for dogs? And that started to freak me out a little bit. So maybe I'll have to switch up maybe I have to get dog safe candles if there is such a thing. If you guys know about this, chime in. I was texting Marshall yesterday. I was like, are candles bad for dogs? So there. Unbrushed, unbreaded, raw. Well, they do have like 2 minutes of makeup on. What's up, Trent Steele? Natural beeswax candles are safe, but do they smell good? All right. Once these 10 candles are gone, then I'll buy beeswax candles. I just heard Jordan Peterson is joining the Daily Wire. It's very exciting because Jordan has been like increasingly censored off of Twitter lately. They keep censoring his shit and like making or suspending him and saying unless he deletes a tweet, he can't come back. So that'll be very cool. I'm always simping for Daily Wire. In fact, I have a Daily Wire mug today. It's not leftist tears. It's coffee from a Keurig. Marshall's not a veterinarian hunter. He grooms dogs. So he's the closest I have to a veterinarian. He told me that Muffin needed to lose 5 to 7 pounds and that for the next 6 months, she needs to have no table food, no people food, no snacks, no like, oh, you're so cute. Have some of my chicken. None of that for 6 months until she loses 5 to 7 pounds. More walks and less food. But I'm not really in charge of feeding her, so I don't know how much she's getting day to day. But what I can do is take her on more walks. But they all got groomed. Both of them. Well, I hope they run in here at some point during the show because they both got their summer haircuts and they look so cute. But I think they got too much haircut. And Frank was telling me this too yesterday that apparently when dogs get groomed, if they get too close of a haircut, they can feel self-conscious about it, like how people do when they get a bad haircut. I'm Googling this right now. Can dogs feel awkward about a haircut? This is none of the topics I promised to talk about today. Yeah, do dogs get embarrassed after a haircut? Oh, snap. All right, so I'm going on sirdoggy.com. This should be the first thing I bring up. Because this is important. People want to know this kind of stuff. Why do dogs get embarrassed after a haircut? Taking your dog to a groomer for a regular haircut is nothing short of a necessity. This is particular when the weather is hot, which it is now. Dogs are somewhat like children. And that grooming sessions can make them very uncomfortable. Dogs can become visibly upset. Oh, sheepish and embarrassed after a haircut. Oh my God, I'm going to cry. Changes in behavior of dogs are common after grooming, but doggy brains are hard to pin down. Dogs can become seemingly very embarrassed, but they don't become full on depressed, thank God, after getting a haircut. Oh, look at him. Literally, this dog has like kind of like an HR Karen haircut going on right here, or like a middle school teacher. Okay, well, why do they get embarrassed? Animal behavior suggests that embarrassment is most likely too complex an emotion for dogs to possess. Huh. Okay. This doctor says feelings of embarrassment in dogs. For a dog to feel embarrassed, they would need to possess an overall sense of social norms and morals, which they don't have in the same way humans do. Since dogs can't tell us how they feel, we infer their emotions by watching their body language. Some dogs inherit and or learn appeasement signals, such as yawning and head turning, which may be described by humans as being embarrassed. No, don't they turn their head when they're trying to listen for a familiar word like walk or car or treat? It just means they're listening. I should do this when people talk to me. Just be like, they'd be like, "You're fucking retarded. Why do dogs act weird? Your dog may hide from you, look annoyed, even seem angry. Some dogs may actually feel uncomfortable." Okay, but why? Well, they're really building this up. Drastic change. After all, a haircut is a huge change that wasn't anticipated. Oh, think about that. Everything you do with your dog is like a total surprise for them. Like usually the vet, they have no clue. They get in a car and they're like, "We could be going anywhere. The world is our oyster." And they're like, "Oh, fuck, shots." Same thing with the groomer. Okay, so with their hair gone, your dog may be feeling less like its old self, which can usually lead to some unusual behavior. It can be as simple as the dog feeling a bit chillier or more sun on its skin from its depleted fur. Oh, your dog feels powerless because in the actual grooming and clipping, yeah, sometimes they're held down. They might feel slightly confused for the rest of the day or even a few days. Oh, uncomfortable feeling there are chances that your dog might feel pretty strange and unsettled for at least a few days after the haircut. Some dogs may feel a bit odd while being brushed after the haircut, as it can cause some itching or head shaking. Owner's reaction. It depends on their owner's reaction. If you laugh or are angry at the cut, oh, it may strike negative feelings towards the dogs. Oh, remember that they have feelings. It will feel hurt if we laugh or ignore them for their new look. Oh my god, this makes me wanna cry. That you can make your dog feel bad. My reaction was like, "Oh, look at you. You're so pretty." Because Waffles came back. They're so like, Waffles' haircut is so close. Like, her you can see how skinny her little legs are. She looks like a little raccoon. She looks like a little, like, weasel. And they had pigtails in her ears. They had, like, brushed out her ears, so she had, like, little pigtail bows, but she kept trying to shake them out because that's gotta be annoying. Who wants a rubber band around their ear? Do I have a rubber band here? Like, who who wants this? Let me rubber band my own ear. No, this is annoying. Even if it looked so cute, there's still a rubber band around my ear. No. I don't know if you could see this. I'm gonna do solo layout. Nobody wants a rubber band around their ear. So I feel you. I feel you, Waffles. That looks retarded. Oops. Essential oils are really bad for dogs. I've heard that. What's up, Chungus? I've heard that lavender is bad for dogs, but that chamomile is okay. Aren't you the actress that played Toby in Seinfeld? Ha ha, very funny. No. No. Just make sure you're doing it in a well ventilated area and not using essential oils, and you should be okay. Like, should I have the window open? Yeah, are you talking about Daily Wire? Yeah, they have on 890K paid subscribers, of which I am one of them. Totally fucking worth it. I'm such a simp for the Daily Wire. And all I like I read the articles when I can, but I definitely every day listen to the Morning Wire because it's like it's 13 minutes. You can listen to it while you're, brushing your teeth or getting ready, and you already feel like, "Okay, I have some clue of what's going on in the world today." Jordan is super based. I love watching dog grooming videos on YouTube. Yeah, me too. Why am I getting an itchy nose? Imagine your job is to write the dog haircut article. I would love that. I've had shittier jobs than that. Yeah, I wonder if oh, okay. You think I should talk about this on Simpcast? Yeah, it's true. This is basically a solo Simpcast right now. Interview Candy Cane Cooper, animal communicator. You know, Bruce, you know where's a good place for that recommendation? My Discord. Do you need an invite? I'll throw one in the chat if you need one. There's probably an OnlyFans for putting rubber bands around your ear. Oh, what's up, Porch? Speaking of Daily Wire, what's your take on the new network they are starting, Daily Wire Plus? They had a big announcement last night in Nashville at the Ryman Auditorium. I saw that. I saw that when I noticed that they were bringing Jordan Peterson on. I imagine that's going to be for entertainment. I didn't read that closely about it. Hmm. Okay. So much is going on today. It's so busy. Deranged lunatic says good morning. Hello. For some reason, YouTube keeps sending you horse hoof doctor videos. Take a look at your internet search history. Douglas Murray. Chungus, put that in the freaking I mean, I can write these names down on post-its, but then the post-its lose their stick. And then I get anxious looking at all the post-its, and then I throw them out. Of course, I would star in a Daily Wire. I would do a Daily Wire porn if they asked me to. That's how much of a fan I am of what they're doing. Chipicus. Hey, Chrissy, watch Amity's PragerU Coolidge video and don't worry about copyright. It's nonprofit. Coolidge is the only president born on the 4th of July. Ooh, cool. I'm going to star that and come back to it because I had a couple things I want to talk about. Wait, did I miss anything with this dog article? Okay, you're not supposed to laugh at your dog when they have a haircut. I would never do such a thing. I'm bringing this back. Hold the phone. Signs your dog is embarrassed. They act sheepish and shy. They have a tough time meeting your eyes. Aw. So, yeah, rest assured, your dog is not autistic. If they're not looking you in the eye, they could just be embarrassed about a haircut. Look out for tucking their tails, walking funny or rolling around, pinning their ears down, furrowing their brows, cowering a little, aw, hiding, rolling around, exhibit submissive behavior, change their posture, become anxious. Oh my God. Yeah, Muffin was a little like, "Mm." How can you comfort my dog after a haircut? How can you comfort your dog after a haircut? Let's see. Go to the groomer with your dog for moral support so they don't feel abandoned. Don't rush. If your dog's haircut is done slowly with patience and a gentle touch and lots of treats, your dog can learn to love being groomed. It can be relaxing. Let them go to their safe zone. Don't make your dog go to their crate if they're behaving badly due to embarrassment. Comfort your poor embarrassed dog. Oh, if they're gonna hide, teach them to go to their what what is the dog's safe space? I wonder what the dog's safe space is. I wonder if it's under the table. Choose the right groomer. Do your research. Make sure they're kind and gentle. Man, I would love to be a dog groomer. If this doesn't work out, I think I'm going to be a dog groomer. Some groomers work with nervous dogs specifically. Introduce grooming sessions right from the start so they get used to it. Give your dog love and appreciation. Lots of pats. I always give them lots of pats. I can't see them without giving them a hug. Bring your dog's favorite toy. Counter and conditioning might work. You can prepare your dog in advance to ward off the anxiety. Okay. They have to feel safe and comfortable. Yeah, maybe they missed their smells that were on them and on their fur. Sometimes I would, like, hug Muffin, and she has, like, a lot of fur, and then I would be like, "Oh, her neck kinda smells like my perfume. I wonder if she likes that or hates that." Oh, right. I'm gonna be a dog groomer slash matchmaker. That's the plan because I have successfully married 2 different couples. I think I could do both. When when you watch Ben Shapiro, you slow down the speed so he sounds normal. Watch me at full speed. Brr. You know who does a great Ben Shapiro impression is Tyler Fisher. He did one this past Saturday. It's so funny. What sort of stuff would you do in a Daily Wire porn? Great question, Russell Hall. Probably just a lot of missionary, right? If it's a Daily Wire and they're conservative. Nothing crazy. No anal. Nothing on my face. And yeah, what would a conservative porn look like? They propose to you first and then you do all sorts of crazy stuff. It's funny. Yeah. I hate when Post-its lose their stick. Why? Yeah, why hasn't someone invented Post-its that are extremely sticky? We have all these great ideas here, and I don't know where they go. Probably nowhere. Okay, let's talk about first. Okay, I'm on Rockfin. I'm on Rockfin too, guys. It would be all wedding night stuff. No way. At a Halsey concert, she told the fans if they supported the overturning of Roe v. Wade, she told them to leave. First of all, nobody's gonna listen to you. You're just grandstanding. No one's gonna be like, okay, I'll see myself out. But that's, yeah, you're pressuring your fans to have the same political views as you. Damn. Let me see if I can find that. You're right. Should I bring up Pink News? Ugh. I always use the most trusted news sources. You guys know that. Okay. If you're unfamiliar, Halsey is like a singer. She calls out fans who walked out of gig over abortion speech. This was in Phoenix. June 26th, so 4 days ago. Halsey told the 20,000 strong crowd, "This has been happening for a very long fucking time." What do you know? I know that we wanna sit at home and we wanna wait for some revolutionary to come along to make a difference, but no one is fucking coming. She added, "Nobody is fucking coming. It's up to every single one of you, myself, every single person in this building to do our fucking part to protect bodily autonomy and bodily integrity." Yeah, whose body though? To protect medical privacy? What does that have to do with it? Fans started, oh, Halsey was chanting "my body," the audience was chanting "my choice." Yeah, why don't you sing your fucking songs? Do the thing that people have come to your show to see. But according to one concert goer, not all their fans were thrilled about Halsey's messaging. The amount of people who just walked out of the Halsey concert after Nightmare when she spoke about abortion was sickening. "Fight for what is right," the fan tweeted. Halsey was less than impressed. "Downside of doing outdoor venues, no door to hit them on the way out," she tweeted. Oh, wow. Then don't do that. Then don't put that out there if you're not ready to see how many of your fans disagree with you. Okay, so they walked out. She didn't Did she ask them to walk out? A frustrated Halsey hit out at fans who didn't want to hear an artist's views. No, it's not that they don't want to hear an artist's views. It's that they didn't come to your concert to hear you talk about Roe versus Wade. "The people pay you to sing." Yep, here we go. People pay you to sing, not hear your views. Argument is so dumb. Oh, is it? "No, you paid to see me use a stage as a form of expression in the manner that I choose," they said. Oh, really? Oh, is that true? Because when you buy a Halsey album, is it her bitching about Roe v. Wade? No, it's her singing. So the The idea is, like, if you see somebody live, they're gonna do what they're known for. Like, if someone buys a ticket to see me live, it's not gonna be me on stage talking about a dog article, like why dogs are embarrassed after a haircut. No, I'm gonna be doing jokes because that's the form of expression that I am known for and have put out, and that's what you can buy on Amazon and iTunes right now, live from January 6th. So this is a dumb argument. Just because 'cause you're on a stage, you can do absolutely whatever you want. It's like, yeah, okay. They could also watch you take a shit on stage, but is it gonna be what they expected? Sorry you lack the critical thinking to realize that the rhetorical power of music doesn't always serve your escapism. Oh boy. She's given herself a little too much credit there. Honored to have my audience. Proud they cultivate a space where emotion and action meet. Love doing what I do and expect me to always tell the truth when I get up there. Show must go on. During the concert, Halsey performed Nightmare as a slideshow on the stage read, this catastrophic attack on bodily autonomy will only encourage more dangerous legislation impacting vulnerable communities. This sounds like something out of the White House. You can't deny the fusion between entertainment, the elite, Hollywood, and politics and the White House, basically. This quote sounds like something out of a fucking Biden speech. And you're so shocked people don't wanna hear this at your concert. Wowie. Don't wait for revolutionaries to change the world. This sounds like something Maxine Waters would scream out or fucking AOC. This was probably written for her. Be the revolutionaries. No one is coming to do the work for us. The work is ours, and we have to do it now. No, people just wanna go to your concert and have a good time. Like, Halsey, why don't you cancel all of your concerts and use your time and money towards, I don't know, working in this field? Fucking hypocrites. Halsey is among the many critics of the Supreme Court's decision to overturn Roe v. Wade, a victory of the religious right. Oh, is that who this is for? That stripped people of the constitutional right to an abortion. I don't think, did we ever have the constitutional right? Now it's just up to the states. No one's being stripped. Nothing's illegal anymore. You can absolutely still get an abortion if the mother's in physical danger. You can absolutely still get it if you're raped. Everyone calm down. Like Halsey, Pink struggling to get news, dying to be in the news, says she could not care less if people don't agree with her views on reproductive rights and beyond. Let's be clear. If you believe the government belongs in a woman's uterus, a gay person's business or marriage, who is bringing this up? And that's what these leftists love to do. They love to take what's being said and completely extrapolate into insane what ifs. Oh, just because Roe v. Wade was overturned, now a gay person can't get married. Now interracial people can't get married. It's like, fucking relax. Then please, in the name of your Lord, never fucking listen to my music again. And also fuck right off. Wow, so brave. Sassy. Yeah. Let's read about bagels. This healthy bread. No, no bread is healthy. Bread is a fucking psyop. You need to divorce bread if you're trying to lose weight. There, I said it. Oh, Halsey and Pink. They got their marching orders. Wow, that's crazy. Thanks for bringing that up, Julian. Would you do it without the sheet between you? I don't know. Seems risky. Unbreaded. Yes, you have to live an unbreaded life if you are serious about losing weight. There's no way around it. Okay, Torgo knows things. It didn't even say there was no constitutional right to it. It said it could not be maintained under the reasoning in Roe. It could conceivably be found under some different provision. Right, because the people are trying to like read the Constitution like but with today's problems, basically. Yeah, They're all pushing this, like, be single forever, endlessly get abortions, never settle down because you go, girl. You deserve better. Pink used to have I used to like Pink in high school. Remember that song Stupid Girl? Pink used to have somewhat palatable music. Now it's just bland top 40. Oh, what's up, Miles Swan? You were you gave a super chat to Frank Valbiro last night and you called Frank a filing cabinet. Oh, yawning. Ugh. Oh my God, stop it. Know the Constitution state that we have the right to life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness, not murdering your children because they are an inconvenience. Facts. What's up, metalhead madman? Good morning, Chrissy. Just wanted to say you make a great 1950s pinup girl. Ah, thanks. Also, I saw that you impersonated Greta Thunberg. Please do that scowl again. It was funny. I have to look at her face for a while to like get it into my body, but she was like, yeah. Thanks, metalhead. Yeah, I should do another photo shoot like that. Treat myself. Hickson in the chat. That's what I mean, and everyone is saying this, right? That abortion their catchphrase used to be fair, safe, and legal, and now they're equating it to healthcare. I'm gonna bring up this article about Chelsea Handler. Chelsea Handler claims speaking about her 3 abortions got her shunned from alma mater's Hall of Fame. Comedian Chelsea Handler believes she's being discriminated against because of how vocal she's been about having 3 abortions. First of all, why do we need to know that she's had 3 abortions? The 47-year-old TV host made the assertions during a guest hosting gig on Jimmy Kimmel Live. Oh, she was hosting? See, I feel like nobody who's watching Jimmy Kimmel Live. It's just the mainstream media and the corporate media just support each other and the corporate press basically, like, they buttress each other's careers. Like, I wouldn't hear about this if someone didn't write up about it. Okay, so she was guest hosting Jimmy Kimmel Live since Jimmy Kimmel's on vacation. How dare he? Do you know what men Oh God, I'm sorry. More coffee. I gotta pound this. Pound it till it works. Yeah. I still am not really. I think I need stronger coffee because when I get the nitro cold brews, I'm jacked up. I'm ready to go. This Keurig coffee leaves something to be desired, and I think this particular K cup was one that I stole from the Lucerne Hotel because it was like 100 degrees, and I was like, "Ugh, I'm taking this K cup." Okay, what did Chelsea Handler do on the Jimmy Kimmel show? Do you know what men on the internet had to say about that? Handler said during an opening monologue referencing abortion. I don't because I don't give a fuck. Apparently, Chelsea Handler's high school won't induct her into their alumni Hall of Fame. Does anybody know what high school she goes to? Good for them. That's fucking based. Just because you're a celebrity doesn't mean you are deserving of the Hall of Fame. Just because you're famous and you're in the public eye doesn't mean you get everything. Maybe they're not proud of you. Next, she accused her former high school of intentionally excluding her from discussing abortion, including her personal experiences with fans. First of all, nobody can control what conversations you have with your fans. But my old high school does, the comedian continued. I recently found out that my high school in New Jersey, Livingston High School, is refusing to induct me into their alumni hall of Why do you want to be in the alumni hall of fame? What do you get? Do you get a cool mug? Do you get a sweatshirt? Like, what's the big deal? John Alexander and Chris Christie made it, but not me. Oh, Jason Alexander. Well, Jason Alexander was George from Friends, and Chris Christie, I guess, like helped run New Jersey. Why do you care? Apparently, the school is upset about how much I talk about my abortions, so I decided to start a grassroots campaign. I mean, was that the specific reason that they gave you for like did you ask number 1, number 2, did they give a your how vocal you are about abortions as the reason? It could just be you overall as a person, but these celebrities like to use something like abortion to virtue signal. Ugh, I have to be proud of my abortion. How come you can't let me speak my truth? Handler encouraged fans to troll her high school. Wow, okay. In an effort to punish them for the slight. This is shitty. You should donate to Planned Parenthood and then march and then vote. But then after you're done with that, go online and tweet a message to the school district from my alma mater, Live Schools. Wow, this is pathetic. This is pathetic. Chelsea Handler is telling her fans to tweet at her high school to let them into the Alumni Hall of Fame. This is so sad. Let them know how you feel about this gross injustice and use the hashtag Hall for Handler. Ugh. Have fun with it. Make me proud. This is so sad. Again, just like Halsey, you're not doing what you're known for doing, which is comedy. Like comedy should be first, and like obviously do whatever you want. Talk about whatever you want. I do podcasts. I do things that are not stand up. But this seems like a stretch. She concluded by saying, Livingston High, the hall is in your court. The school replied by denying all allegations, the publication reported. On behalf of the current Livingston Public Schools administrative team, Ms. Handler was not refused, interesting, for the LEF Hall of Fame. Right, she probably was never considered. Livingston Public Schools Communications and Community Outreach Coordinator Michelle Bent told the Post. So she wasn't refused. They just were never thinking of her. Following an email exchange with her representatives in February and March of 2022 about how the district could honor Ms. Handler, why do they need to honor her? She's kind of icky. And extended conversations with the Livingston Education Foundation, the district told her representatives that she would be considered by the LEF the next time candidates are considered. So they talked about it earlier this year, and they said that they would consider her next time. So what's the big deal? It has been several years since the LEF has nominated and inducted new individuals into the Livingston High School Hall of Fame, Bent wrote. Probably because there's nobody they're proud of. The LEF has expressed that it is looking forward to bringing the Hall of Fame event back soon. At that time, it can formally nominate and induct new LHS alumni. And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised at all if this high school ended up bending the knee and throwing Chelsea Handler in. Just being, all right, fine, just shut up. Like, stop egging our high school. We'll let you in the dumb Hall of Fame. What's the big deal? Would you guys give a fuck if your high school did or didn't induct you into the Hall of Fame? I wouldn't care. You know why? Because I just missed my high school reunion and people were asking for me. I don't know. I think these celebrities, like, they want to have everything. They want everyone to know how great they are at all times, at all stages of their career. Yeah. Oh yeah, I stole a K-cup. I'm such a bad person. Yeah, good for that high school. It would be much easier for them to just accept her than take a moral principled stance. Yeah. Yas. F6 blue. You gotta get your yasses in. This is the last day of Pride, guys. That means get in your anal, get in your yas, flags, big gestures. Good morning, Chrissy. Chelsea Handler is covered in bruises from falling off the bandwagon. Uh-oh. What's up, K-Max? Chrissy, you notice how the left throws these things together. Abortion becomes racism, becomes gay rights. Yes, they clump it all together when they feel like they're losing steam on one issue. Because the abortion people, that the people that are obsessed with abortion are like, "Oh, we're not getting enough traction. Let's get all the black people on our side. Let's get the brown people on our side. Let's get the gay people in here." It's not, gays don't care about abortion. Like, they're not reproducing. And aren't we all so confused about what a woman really is anyway? Now we're crystal clear on what a woman is. Somebody who can't get a precious abortion. This is a good point, though. What does one of these have to do with the other? Many non-white people are also pro-life. True. I mean, just look at the statistics about who's getting the majority of the abortions. I'm really worried about my high school's memory of me. Yeah, I think is one of these chicks that, like, she's still trapped in high school, which is so sad. Like, we all know somebody like this. They're still in their high school mentality. Bullet Shepherd, I was effective in scientifically arguing that a fetus is a human at conception, only to have this girl say it's okay to murder sometimes. Ooh. Wow. Yeah, when you really talk to these folks for long enough, they kind of reveal themselves as being kind of icky. Exactly. Who cares what your high school thinks about you when you're 47? I don't understand. I think it's just an excuse for her to be in the news, uh, you know, promoting the message. She can signal to all her Hollywood elites, look, oh, look who it is. It's Waffles. Look at this baby. Oh, she's so cute. Waffles, look at your haircut. Look how skinny her little legs look. Look how pretty you are. Waffles, look at your pretty haircut. Yeah, you look so pretty. Look at your little ears. She was so fluffy. She had this like curly little poodle hair. No, she's so skinny. Look at her little legs. She looks like a little lamb. Doesn't Waffles look like a little lamb? Are you shy today? Yeah, you're so pretty. You're so pretty, Waffles. Do we have the same hair color? No. You want to get down. You want to get down. Oh, I'm feeling awkward. It's okay. I like your haircut. Look. Okay, she wants to get down. She's over it. She hates podcasts. Okay. Okay, good girl. Anyway, didn't Chelsea Handler get her TV show because she was dating the TV executive at the network? That's what I heard. That's right. My high school did have a lot of famous alumni. For example, did Howard Stern go to my high school? No, I think he was from Roosevelt. But maybe he went to Southside briefly. June Diane Raphael went to Southside. Amy Schumer went to Southside. I know there's more. There's got to be more. I used to know. I think, did David Tell go to Southside? I can't remember. I'll have to look it up. What up, Chungus? Why did the discussion in this country move from contraception in the 70s to murdering your babies today? Very interesting. I think because there's an agenda going on, and they can make it look trendy, and they can make it look like it's in your best interest, and then the brainwashed just sort of pick it up and run with it. Bullet. I'm a Lutheran. We're going to need a joke about Catholics to replace that K-cup. Oh. Well, what's the difference if you take the K-cup with you than if you just make the coffee in the room? I'm not like taking the machine. It's just a little cup with coffee in it. And also the air conditioning didn't work. We were sweating all night. We woke up in a hot sweat and then we left. So instead of leaving a bad review, I just took a K cup. So there. Make sure I don't miss any of the super chats. Okay. So Chelsea Handler is upset. No, she's just using because abortion is a hot topic right now. And I think this is just, she tells her press people or her handlers, haha, no pun intended. Yeah, submit this press release so I can be in the news with my name attached to abortion. That's basically the point of that. Like, could it be that she told America the size of 50 Cent's dick? Remember this thing? She was on the Late Late Show with James Corden. It was one of these spill your guts or fill your guts segments, and they had to eat weird things or answer questions. And he was like, "How big is 50 Cent's dick?" And I'm not gonna play it with the volume because I learned my lesson. He's like, "How big is 50 Cent's dick?" And then she gets her napkin out and she's like, "It's this big." When he wakes up in the morning, and then I said, "Can it get any bigger?" And it does. And then it's this big. She moves the napkin ring. I don't know. So maybe your high school isn't like a big fan of your work, Chelsea. Maybe they're just not proud of you. It could just be that. Not that they are upset about your feelings about abortion. What's up, Dark Side? Simcast calendar 2023. Make it happen, please. Brittany can be February. Hail Simcast. Hail FNT. Yeah, I want that too. I really want that too. I know Anna's doing her own separate calendar, but maybe she'd be into doing a second calendar with us. What is this secret squirrel? You hear the low shuffle of felt boots, and when you look back at the K-cups, one is gone. Then a distant laugh. You could write a short story. That's funny. Yes, and we all know where the Planned Parenthoods are mostly set up. The only famous alumni at my high school is a porn star. Her name is Nautica Thorne. Really? Cesario? Am I even pronouncing your name right? Probably not. Nautica Thorne. Let's look her up. Oh, okay. Was she in Knocked Up? Wow, she was in a lot of films. A lot of her films were like Asian Girlfriend Number 4. Damn, she was in a lot though. She was in Facial Domination. Okay, I have to bring up her IMDb. This is too funny. The names of these films she's been in are racist, but also hilarious. Okay, this is not a good Thorne. She went to Cesario's high school. She's 5'4". She's buxom and shapely. She's born June 13th, 1984. The only child of a secretary mother. Okay, no, that's not interesting. But she was Knocked Up as a lap dancer. But then look at the names of the other films. She was in My Asian Girlfriend Number 2, Baby I Want to Come For You. These are her films. Feeding Frenzy, Spit in Your Face, Lesbian Beauties, Asian Ass Bangers, Face Invaders 3, Filthy Feet, Sexy Sluts Behaving Badly, White on Rice, There Will Become 4. Wow. Horat, The Sexual Learnings of America for Make Benefit of Beautiful Nation of Kazakhstan. Wouldn't it be a fun job to just make up names for porn? Finger Looking Good, Asian Booty Worship, Blow Me Sandwich 12. Wow. Asian Fever 35. Glory Hole, the original. Mouth to mouth 9. All right. Well, I guess you guys get the point. Damn, but look how many. She's a decorated artist. Fitness sluts 1. They just really get right to the point. The titles of porn videos really they're pretty straightforward. Spring chicken 6. The feeding. Ugh. Her very first one was black dicks, Asian chicks. I'm not going to click on it. I learned my lesson. Well, good for you, Cesario. Oh, I already did that. Do an interview with Jules Jade, and she did book and was blocked on Twitter for conservative comments, and she's hot. Jules Jade, that sounds familiar. Jules Jade. Okay. You know where you can put that? In the Discord under recommendations. But I'll write it down also. Matthew Hammond. What's up, Matthew? Did you hear that the Daily Wire signed up Dennis Prager and Jordan Peterson to make additional shows for them under the umbrella service DW Plus? That's awesome. Good for them. Hell yeah. Do it. Do it. Do it. I wonder if I already subscribed to Daily Wire Plus. Let's see. Let me log in. Oh, this is new. Yeah, they've put a little plus symbol up at the top now. All right, so maybe I will be able to see it. You know what? I still haven't watched Terror on the Prairie. I gotta find time to do it. I gotta support my people. My people. Who is my next big interview? I have Nick Gillespie today at 1:00. That's a big one. Who else? Who else? I got Savannah Hernandez in a couple of weeks. She's been really busy with her reporting, so I'm excited to talk to her. I did not have a porn star cancel this week. I had Monica Holt, and she was a reschedule from I think last week, but that wasn't really great. Okay. Poor Chelsea Handler. Let's pray for Chelsea Handler tonight that she gets into her high school Hall of Fame. Yeah, maybe because she's like a hot mess. Oh, the Post covered it too. She's claiming her 3 abortions. Wow. See, this is what they do. They twist it and they make it sound like the fact that she had abortions is why they didn't consider her for the Hall of Fame. They twist it to make it sound like they're the victim. Meanwhile, it's like you couldn't be prouder of the fact that you've had 3 abortions, so you're not a victim. So there. All right, we went over that. What happened to Machine Gun Kelly? I was talking about him and Megan Fox dressing like weirdos on Tuesday. I wonder if he's okay. I feel like he's not okay. I get the feeling like he's deeply ingrained into the machine, the Hollywood machine. Machine Gun Kelly was trying to get the crowd's attention when he decided to smash a glass against his face. When was this? This is today's news. Causing the punk rocker to gush blood all over himself too. So this was last night, Tuesday night, 2 nights ago. You know when you clink a champagne glass with a fork to get people's attention, Kelly said on set. Oh, and he's on Seth Meyers too. Wow, they got these people all over the late night circuit. Yeah, I didn't have a fork, so I just clinked it on my head. Why would you do that? When Seth Meyers mocked his guest by saying, in medicine, they call that asking for it. The Bloody Valentine singer joked. So I had a serious case of that last night. Don't they like drink each other's blood? Him and Megan Fox. When MGK first made his entrance on NBC late night, Myers 48 asked for an update on how he was doing. Following the gory incident, I feel like shit, Kelly admitted with a smile. Well, I know you did a sold out show at MSG last night. Wow, he looks bad. He does not look well. But last time you were here, you were just on the VMAs. You had hurt your hand at the VMAs and you hurt yourself again at MSG. Kelly then joked, yeah, I'm going to start having doctors around me every time I see Seth Meyers on my schedule. So many bad tattoos. I wonder if there's like a lot of symbolism in his tattoos. The rapper shared a video on his Instagram story early Wednesday of him breaking a champagne glass against his head during an appearance at Catch in New York City. After bringing his mainstream sellout tour to MSG, he proceeded to perform at the restaurant regardless, with blood dribbling down his face onto his clothes. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a shit. Ew. Why would you do that? Yikes. Yeah, this doesn't look like a well person that does this kind of a thing. A witness told Page Six exclusively that Catch had offered Kelly bandages and medical aid, but he declined. Oh, probably because he needs everybody to see him bleeding. His fiancee Megan Fox, as well as Avril Lavigne, Landon Barker, and Charlie D'Amelio were in the crowd at the time. She's morphing into like an alien Kardashian look. Like she's starting to look less like herself and more kind of like everybody else, like generic hot girl, you know? Not to shit on her. She looks great. I guess I am shitting on her. Kelly later shared more images of his gashed up face on Instagram. Ugh. Oh, no. Gross. Why would you do that? What do you think, chat? She's going in the generic face melt direction. She's a Barbie girl. He's on the HIV diet. Oh my God. Woo! None of these people are well. Yeah. Oh, I missed one. Chrissy, what's your Discord handle? I could put it in the chat, right? Let's see. Where does one find a Discord invite? Invite people. Yes. Copy. Now, can I send this to everybody or just to you? I'm going to put it in the chat here. Tell me if this works. Okay, I threw a link in there. Hollywood does seem to spit these people out. Like they have a very specific purpose for them. Just Nova. I bet if MGK OD'd on stage, people would call it art. I was seeing some predictions that they think that he's gonna OD. I mean, it depends how deep into the conspiracies you want to get, but Tommy G, who was I following on Instagram? Tommy G. Tommy G returns. Let's see, what's his name right now? Because he's had a couple accounts. Yeah, Tommy G returns too. He was saying he thinks it's like all, ritualistic and sacrifice, that kind of thing. If you're into that line of thinking, he's a good follow. It worked. Okay, cool. Nice. It's Waffles again. Hello. Hello, baby. I got you. Oh, it's a big girl. Oh, this is fun. Okay, I'm bringing this up only because it leads into my next article. New York Governor Kathy Hochul said the pandemic has killed the traditional work week and there may never be a 5-day work week again, as she wants offices open at least 3 days a week to spur economic recovery. Yeah, well, this is what happens when you set people up to work well from home and they do so for 2 years. It's hard to make the argument that they need to be back in the office, right? That's what happened to me. They tried to make the argument that I need to come back into the office, and I was like, "No, I've been working fine remote." And they're like, "Oh, you have to come back in. You have to be vaccinated. So bye." The New York Governor Kathy Hochul lamented that the 5-day work week is gone due to the pandemic and the rise of from home work culture. She urged businesses to require employees to come to work at least 3 days a week in order to fuel economic recovery. It comes as Google said it would reopen its offices nationwide April 4th and require employees to come to work at least 3 days a week. Twitter said it would reopen by March 15th, but said employees were free to work from home forever. A promise made by co-founder Jack Dorsey. I wonder if that's why they had to boot him because they're like, just kidding. Yep. Do you guys work full time? Are you guys still working from home at all? Which brings me to my next thing. Oh, should I just play a video of horses so Waffles can freak out? That's what I'm gonna do. That's better. Let's play a video of horses for Waffles. I won't get copyright struck for a video of horses, will I? Nah. Okay. Look, Waffles, it's horses. Oh, she's interested in them. Look at the horses, Waff. Oh, she sees them.
Rijntje, Reina,
Do you like the
Rintje,
horses?
Janko,
Oh my god, they have like
Richtje,
they're just flopping around.
Uniek,
Oh, she's smelling them.
hey Richtje,
She's trying to smell the screen.
Rising Star. Hey.
Uh oh, she's growling a little.
Geertje, Frida,
Waffles has actually met a horse in person, so I wonder if she's less freaked out by them. She was barking at a video of Artie Lang the other day. Let's try that. Let's try maybe a bear. Maybe a bear video.
Have you ever seen a bear fights more than 10 wolves to defend its prey?
What about that? Nothing? I noticed that some of you may not want to watch me watching Waffles watch animal videos. All right, what else would be good? Let's see. How about monkeys? These are all Facebook videos. Ugh. Other dogs. Oh, that's scary. She's watching very intently, smelling the screen.
Some of these breeds have only been bred for illegal reasons, such as the Tosha Inu, which is why they're banned. In contrast, others are just a crazy mix of genetics, making them incredibly unpredictable, such as the wolf dog. But until then, here are the 20 most banned dog breeds in the world.
Ooh, banned dogs, Waffles. Uh-oh.
Number 20, Perro de Presa Canario. Would you look at those cute puppies? Who would have thought such a sweet-looking pup would grow up to become such tyrants? Perro de Presa, or Presa Canario as they are often called, is a breed whose ancestry includes some input from the now extinct Bardario Majero, as well as some input from the English Mastiff, as were first in the Canary Islands. Despite their very daunting appearance of Presa Canario, these dogs are not aggressive by nature, but that also doesn't mean you should just go over and pet them. These dogs are incredibly calm and collected, which is why guarding is the best thing they do. However, they do get jittery around strangers and unknown animals.
Uh-oh. These are scary dogs.
Early socialization can help them to cope with that, even when these dogs remain on their more shaky side. If there's one thing you should know, it's that this breed is not for inexperienced owners, as they are very headstrong and strong-willed. Their high energy and high prey drive make them difficult dogs to deal with, but some might find them the right companions.
Uh-oh.
Number 19, Chow Chow.
Oh, Chow Chows. They're very
Chow
aggressive
Chows might
dogs.
look like a very huggable breed, but beware, they're very assertive beings. They're quite the fuzzball. Who wouldn't love them? While in fact, this breed is known as a high-risk pet since there were about 238 attacks between 1979 and 1998. They're very protective of their owners and definitely act out when they're not given the proper training or the right environment to play around in. You can never tell what you'll get with these fuzzballs. Some are shy,
Let me see if I can get her to bark at
outgoing and confident, and some have more aggressive behavior. Many states require the owners to carry special insurance.
Let me see if I can find the article. Not the article. Artie Lang. She was barking. She was barking at him. Maybe this one, where he looks kind of banged
And
out.
here he is. You wish it.
What do you think? That's Artie Lang. Do you like him, Waffles?
At the military service line. Technology is something. When I was screwed up, I never really embraced how much fun you could have.
Watching it,
and I just thought, it'd be fun to put out a movie quote every day. So I did a little Animal House.
You do it really well, though.
Yeah.
I mean, you get into the
Okay,
role.
no, she's
Some
not
people
barking
just
at this
do
one.
it. You act it out.
Yeah.
let's watch a wolf video. Wolves. Look, Waffles, wolves. Oh no, it's wolves.
They rally the family to go hunting. When all are ready, they leave together.
Look at the puppies, Waffles. Look at the
Spy
puppies.
Pup
Oh, they don't even
tries
look
to
real.
follow.
Those are not real.
But it's no match for the agile
That's not
wolves.
real. That's a fake dog. Oh, so sad.
Spy
Isn't that
Snowy
being bad?
Owl takes up the filming baton.
Oh, it's a fake owl.
It can fly long range and cruise at 15 miles per hour. Perfect for tracking wolves on the move.
Uh-oh, it's wolves, Waffles.
They have 75,000 square miles to hunt in.
Ooh,
They head into wind
Look, it's
to try to
wolves,
catch a
Waffles.
scent.
What do you think? You want to be a
perhaps
wolf?
from prey 20 miles away. It's a testing time for such tiny pups.
Uh-oh.
To
Uh-oh.
discover what lies
She's
ahead,
trying to smell
our
them.
eye in the sky takes the lead.
She's trying to smell them.
Musk ox are
What about a
prime
musk
prey
ox?
for Arctic
No,
wolves.
she's just wants to step on my keyboard. You're not interested in this, Waffles? Uh-oh, she's changing the channel. Okay, I could put you down. I could just move on to the next article. Ah! What? What are you doing? Where are you going? All right, I want to put you down. She's so cute. Look at her little legs. She's so little now. Look at her little legs. Little legs, little legs. This is going to be what my podcast will devolve into, me and the dog watching videos of other animals. Oh, she's so little. Yes. Oh boy, here we go. Waffles is pretty. She's sassy. She's a little very derpy. Like she's just now figuring out eye contact. She thought maybe she was autistic, but she does look right at you now, which is good. And to make sure you don't feel weird after your haircut. Like, what would a dog do if it saw a wolf? Because, like, wouldn't a dog be like, all right, you're definitely in the same dog family as me? She's trying to type. Okay. Uh-oh. She's looking for them. She'll look behind the TV for the animals sometimes. She's just sniffing everything. Sniffing my desk. This is Waffles chat. Okay. Maybe you should go now. Okay. All right. Down you go. Here we go. Woo. Okay. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, she's so cute. Sometimes she bites my feet. All right, get this off. Get it off. Get out of here. Stop with this. Animal videos. Matthew Hammond. Play Luna the Pantera YouTube channel videos. It's a Russian lady that owns a panther. Whoa. That's crazy. Waffles is super. She's now licking herself. Okay. If you guys have any questions for Nick Gillespie, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Stop reading fake news. Chelsea Handler has no fans. True. Touche, Russell. I am part of the problem. I'm just keeping it going. Just like big cats don't like domesticated cats and will attack them. They don't even care that they're part of the same species. Okay, so I played that little video. Okay, hold the phone. First of all, I have to address this, meathead. Do you moisturize regularly? Us gingers don't age well. Yeah, I do. At least every day, sometimes twice. I have a whole skincare regimen, multiple products. You know, that's what women have to do. Okay, so I played that article. I showed that article before of Kathy Hochul talking about the pandemic has killed the work week. Well, now I want to play this. Oh God, no, that's a video of someone get beat up. This is it. This went viral today. It's so funny. It's this lady that has she works in marketing for LinkedIn, and she supposedly works in tech.
Today was one of those days where
But this is this TikTok went viral, and people have a lot of feelings about how much this woman works or doesn't work during her typical day. So I'm just gonna play it.
Today was one of those days where you leave for work at 7 a.m. and you don't get back until past midnight. I left for work early for a 9 a.m. meeting that was conveniently canceled right beforehand. But luckily I got to the lobby and there were these eucalyptus towels waiting for me, which is really nice, and some fresh orange water, which I of course took before taking the elevator up to the office. I grabbed some breakfast, normal oatmeal and chia seed pudding, and we finally got LinkedIn mugs in the office, which I'm so excited about, and prepped some LinkedIn content. Then I found out that the wall art that we have in the office is made out of recycled trees from Chicago, which was so cool, fun fact. And then it was time for our company all hands, so I grabbed our drink of the day, which is a blackberry mojito, and headed downstairs to the all hands room with some of my coworkers. There weren't that many people there, but listen to them sing Mamma Mia. Anyways, we love that song. We grabbed some lunch because we were starving after that. There was this cool little dish, and I grabbed a chai latte before heading to work. Watched some of my coworkers play ping pong, and then tried out a new quiet room, which is a really nice area to just like relax and unplug from work. Then it was time to buckle down. I had to get certified in our new marketing lab certification on LinkedIn, so I did that and just like sat in our focus area for a while. I grabbed a snack after I was hungry, and then I finished up the rest of my work before getting an email announcing the next team that I'll be joining through my BLP program. It was really exciting news. I'm going to be joining a marketing team. Work was finally over. It was hot as hell, so we went to go get some drinks in Lincoln Park before heading to a housewarming party for one of our coworkers. Here we are. There was banana pudding. It was just great summer vibes and really fun to connect with everyone. And then we last minute decided, F it, let's go out. So we headed to West Loop and went to Federale's for a quick drink. At this point, I realized that I was still out with my work laptop, so I decided to call it a night. Good night.
Okay. A lot of people have a lot of things to say. I've worked in many, many, many office jobs, and I have never had orange water waiting for me when I got in. I've never had orange water waiting for me when I got in. I've never had like a drink of the day. So clearly she works for LinkedIn in the marketing department. So it might occur to you like this TikTok is happening just so they can promote the company. And I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to like glamorize office work again in order to get people physically back into the office. And I don't know, it is definitely kind of cringe for sure. And people were like, what work does this chick actually do? What does she actually do? I want to play it again and talk over it.
Today was one of those days where you leave for work
So
at
she's
7
in
a.m. and you don't
Chicago.
get back until past midnight.
This is
I
normal.
left for work
Taking the
early for
subway
a
to
9
her
a.m. meeting that was
job.
conveniently canceled right
Selfie, corporate
beforehand.
America.
But luckily, I got
I've
to
had
the lobby
jobs like
and there
this.
were
No,
these
I've never had a
eucalyptus towels
towel
waiting for
me
me, which is
when I
really
come
nice,
in.
and some
That's
fresh
like some
orange
spa
water, which I
shit
of
right
course
there.
took before taking the elevator
Orange
up to the
water
office.
again.
I grabbed some breakfast, normal
This
oatmeal
job,
and
so
chia
this job is one of these jobs, and I had one when I worked at a hedge fund where they have a huge kitchen for you. Like they pretty much want you to work till night. I think most of corporate America would be happy if everybody worked till 9 p.m. every day. Because they'll provide meals, every single meal. They don't want you to leave. Like especially with this hedge fund. They had breakfast, lunch, at one point, dinner, tons of snacks. They have so many snacks. They just don't want you to leave the building all day. So, but I've only had one like really nice job like that. And everywhere else it's like vending machines or maybe there's a cafeteria, but it's pretty sweet that this gig gives her all this free food and free coffee. It incentivizes you not leaving the building and working late.
seed pudding, and we finally
She's so happy
got
about her
LinkedIn mugs in the office, which I'm so
mug.
excited
And now what is she
about.
doing? Like, what is her job? She's scrolling through, what is this, Etsy? These are products. So she was in charge. It sounds like she was in charge of getting these LinkedIn mugs created, and she's very proud of herself.
and
This
prepped some LinkedIn
marketing.
content.
Now she's just
Then I
scrolling
found out
through
that the wall art
something.
that we have in the
Her wall, this
office is made out of recycled trees from Chicago, which was
is made out of recycled trees. Nice nails though.
so cool. Fun fact. And then it was time for our company all hands, so I
Blackberry
grabbed our drink
mojito
of the
with a
day, which is a
fucking
blackberry
paper
mojito,
straw?
and headed downstairs to the all
Good
hands
for
room with some
you.
of my coworkers. There weren't that
Look at this, empty.
many people there, but listen to them sing Mamma Mia.
There wasn't many people there, but we're listening to them sing Mamma Mia. This is the saddest thing I've ever seen. Where are all these people? If she's in Chicago, is this New York? Like, where is the LinkedIn headquarters? Let's see. LinkedIn headquarters. California. Okay. How sad. There must not be a lot of people working in the Chicago branch.
Anyways, we love
And
that
look,
song. We grabbed some
it looks like they have lunch for her there.
lunch because we were starving after that. There was this cool little dish, and I grabbed a chai latte before heading to work. Watched some of my
Look at this. They're just playing ping pong.
coworkers play ping pong, and then tried out a
There's a
new
quiet
room, which is a
Wait, after lunch, she has to go to the quiet room? After lunch, the ping pong stressed her out and she has to go to the quiet room?
really nice area to just like relax and
I
unplug
think she's just this video was made to show off how cool LinkedIn is.
work.
How much free
Then
shit
it was
they
time to
get
buckle
and how modern the furniture is.
down.
Oh, it's a focus zone. Wait, you have a quiet room and a focus zone?
I had to get certified in our
They're trying to make these corporations like dorms, pretty much. Make it cool, like you never want to leave.
new marketing lab certification on
What is she even doing? What is she looking at? I'm looking at words, but none of this says anything.
LinkedIn. So I did that and just like sat in our focus area for a while. I
Ate
grabbed a
chips.
snack after I was
ate a
hungry.
peanut
And then
butter
I finished
cup.
up the rest of my work before getting an email announcing the next team that I'll be joining through my BLP program. It was really exciting news. I'm going to be joining a marketing team. Work was finally over.
She's joining marketing. What was she doing before? She was just loose by herself, directionless, rudderless.
It was hot as hell.
Now she's going
So
to
we
do
went to go get some
happy
drinks
hour.
in Lincoln Park before heading to a
I did this for
housewarming
many years too. You become friends with the people you work with. You work literally like all day. Maybe you leave at like 7, and then it's easy. Like you're starving. You're like, okay, I'll just go out in whatever city I'm in with my coworkers. And you basically spend all day with the people you work with, and then you're tired or you're drunk, and then you go to bed. Maybe you hook up with somebody. I don't know.
party for one of our coworkers. Here we are.
You do it all again.
There was
You have a
banana
tiny burger.
pudding. It was just great summer vibes and really fun to connect
Vibes,
with
guys.
everyone. And then we last minute decided, F it, let's go out. So we headed to West Loop and went to Federale's, really quick drink. At this point, I realized
looks
that I was
boring
still
as
out
fuck.
with my work laptop, so I decided to call it a night. Good night. Today was
Okay, we've seen enough of that. The comments are funny on this, though. Could have watched more videos. And apparently her salary for this job is only $24 an hour, which seems like a entry level type deal if she's 22. Why do companies bankroll this? Because it's an advert. It shows you the logo multiple times. They're selling you a young, cool, hip image of LinkedIn, the most boring middle-aged website on the internet. The contents of the video have no basis in reality. She even says her job is marketing. I like that the film about how awesome it is to work at Google, which is totally not funded by Google. I think the tech companies fund these useless jobs so that their margins don't look quite as juicy when they appear before antitrust hearings. Ah, interesting. That, and if you provide breakfast, lunch, this is what I was saying. If you provide breakfast, lunch, and dinner, why would you need to leave for a break? Just grab a meal and keep working, similar to Google shuttles that have Wi-Fi to encourage after-hours work. Wow. I don't see much work going on. You're not going to, because this was basically an ad for her job. Breaks the illusion if you saw anything real coming from someone whose job also provides these perks. This is how they rope you in. It's true. I've had jobs like the jobs that I've had that have the most perks are obviously the most grueling and demand more of your time. And they also expect more of your time too. Like you're kind of shamed if you don't work till at least 6 o'clock. Like every job I've had, there's an obligation to stay. There's a kind of like a social, cultural obligation to stay at these jobs past 6 p.m. Only with my most recent job did I have to really get into the habit of like, all right, I'm getting there at 9 and I am leaving at 5, no matter what happens, no matter what my boss guilts me into doing. because otherwise, like, you'll spend your whole freaking day there. I worked somewhere and the ping pong table didn't get played in 3 years. Ever wonder why the future hasn't arrived yet? Because nobody really works in any of these massive engineering or tech corps. Lazy days, half-day Fridays, and products that never really change much. When's the last time Apple or Google changed the world? It's been years. I kind of agree with this too. What is it about these videos that is so eerie? It's a big city and there are a lot of people around and everything is nice and pretty, yet it feels like a bad open world game app. Everything is just a hollowness and empty feeling. That's yeah, you look at the we went out for drinks, happy hour. There was a TikTok in Brooklyn that was like day in the life too. This guy worked at not Reddit. Maybe it was Reddit. Yeah, maybe these corporations are like, let's put out TikToks that are like day in the life of to promote coming back to the office. But it's so sad. Everyone at the bar looks like an NPC. Some blame it's her monotone voice. Some people think, oh, you're jealous. Okay, but what does she actually do? Made out of recycled trees? Do you mean wood? People like this got large bonuses at the hospital I worked at during COVID, while people like me who cleaned the COVID rooms in the ER and the ICU and occasionally assisted security in moving dead people, damn, got a bucket of candy and a thank you card. Well, at least you got to keep your job. Wow. Oh, what? They're making fun of the small burger. Oh, cutting the banana pudding with a knife. Yeah, it's funny. This is typical. Hey, it was Chicago. They're just surprised they made it to the bar alive. God, I wish I had done one of these day in the life videos at my last day job. I'd be like, "What's up? Typical day. I rushed out of the house. I didn't have time to shower. Literally sprinted to the train, screaming, shrieking, saying, 'Please hold the train.' Got on, stopped sweating, rushed, did my makeup on the train, passed out for 20 minutes. Oh, I've arrived at Grand Central. I'm running late, literally sprinting to the office, get there. My boss isn't even there yet. He calls up, he tells me he's not coming in today. I sit there all day debating taking my own life now. Boss yells at me for printing something wrong. It's funny. The loop is still safe. Wouldn't want a tourist to get shot. Yeah. Every day in the life of video for me at my day jobs would be like, didn't take lunch, was guilted into not taking lunch, literally eating candy I found in my desk. Stayed late today because I got guilted into it. Or it would be me going around eating up all the old leftover meeting food. I was definitely known for that. Because I've had so many receptionist jobs and assistant jobs that, like, anytime a meeting would finish and there was, like, catering, I would just, like, zoom in and eat up all the, like, the old crusty croissants that were stale. Chrissy, did you retweet that viral TikTok? I can retweet it. I can do that. But if you wanna find the handle, it's, the thread is on this Twitter called Cold Healing. If this were me at my day jobs, it would just be me eating all the food from the meeting. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Looks like a do nothing job. I was just have I ever had a wow, this is a question. Have I ever had a Hispanic boyfriend? No. Maybe I've dated her or hooked up with people that were like partially, but I don't think I've ever had a Hispanic boyfriend. My girlfriend visited a friend in Chicago. She got on the wrong train and ended up in a rhymes with Jack area. Her friend lost her shit and thought my girlfriend was going to die. No. I've heard that actually gun ownership is going way up, particularly with Black people. So good for them. Get your guns. I got in trouble for eating the leftover catering. Oh, that was my jam every day. I would the leftover catering kept me alive. Have I ever fed and pet wild chipmunks? No, but I want to. That's something I would love to do. But you already know that. Yeah. See, like jobs start out fun like that, but then you get guilted into like working your whole fucking life away. So this is another viral TikTok. This person identifies as a bird and uses ear pronouns because birds don't inherently have a gender. Interesting.
Hi,
Let's see
my
what
name
she
is Cameron,
says.
and I'm a member of our DID. Hi, my name is Cameron, and I'm a member of our DID system. So Avery and I are both birds. I am a cardinal, and Avery is a blue jay. We like air pronouns in particular because they feel even further removed from gender than they, them, theirs. And being birds, while we do have our own gender expression, we don't inherently have a gender at all. And not in the way that like we're just non-binary. It's that like our species as like an avian human hybrid does not inherently have any kind of gender at all. So you use them just like singular pronouns like he, him, or she, her. Spelling and pronunciation wise, it's like they, them, theirs without the th at the beginning. So the best way I think to practice is to write out a couple of short sentences using like he, him, his, and himself, and then go back through and erase all of those pronouns and fill them in with air self.
What do you guys think? Okay, she can be her bird self. Like I'm happy with a weird bird girl being a bird self, as long as you're not pushing it on anybody else. Let's see. How to tell if a bird is male or female. Let's see if there's any truth to what she's saying. Advanced birders, which I hope to become one day, often want to go beyond simply identifying each bird species they observe. Knowing how to tell a difference between male and female birds often takes keen observation and a dedication to detailed birding. Maybe she's got a point then. While not all species have easy, visible gender differences, it is possible to determine which birds are male based on their behavior. Oh, so maybe birds are trans if it's just on their behavior. Many bird species are dimorphic, or they show visible differences between male and females. In most cases, male birds sport brighter, bolder colors, in the example of a cardinal, to attract mates. Fuck, I can't read. Female birds are usually duller, with less distinctive markings that make it easier for them to blend in to the surroundings while they mind a nest or protect their young birds. The physical differences between male and female birds are most apparent during the spring and summer breeding seasons, when brighter colors attract mates more effectively. Bold colors are also less dangerous in the summer months, when colorful birds can still blend into bright flowers and foliage. For some species, males molt into a less brilliant, more camouflaged plumage. All right. So you'd think that if that girl is identifying as a cardinal, that she would be wearing red, but she's not. So what are you doing with your bird self? For some birds, like northern flickers, plumage different. Differences between sexes is more subtle for woodpeckers. They both have sparred backs, spotted underparts. Spotted underparts? Maybe get that checked out by a doctor. And bold black bibs. Another common difference between bird genders is their size. In many cases, female birds are larger than the males. All right. A lot of these trans chicks are gigantic, so maybe it does make sense for them to be birds. Even if the bird's overall sizes may not be too different, there may be gender size differences in bill length or feathers. Okay, so they are saying it is biological. By behavior. Male birds may migrate sooner than female birds. Peace! So they can stake out and defend territories. Sounds like my dad. Those same male birds are often vocal and talented singers, using their songs to attract mates. Females may join in duets, but are much more silent, particularly when nesting. So female birds are chill, and they want to blend in. So they can raise the young. Watching which bird tends to the nest and the fledglings can be a clue to the gender. That makes sense. In many species, however, both parents tend to tend the nest and care for the birds. That's nice. How do birds mate? I've always wondered this. All right, get to it. Do they lay eggs? Or do they fuck? Male birds store sperm in the cloaca? Damn. Oh, they kiss. That's how they do it? No way. That's how they mate, just by kissing? Damn. That's pretty cute. Displays of plumage. Elaborate dances. I had no idea that birds were trans. The female lays eggs. All right, we knew about that. Aw. Don't disturb the birds at this time. Oh, look how cute. Wow, we learned something. Not really. Oh, bird self. It is kind of kissing. It's bird kiss. Birds kiss. It's a mating ritual. All right. Well, isn't kissing a mating ritual anyway? Baby birds do look gross. All baby birds look gross. They need time to get fluffy. I want to bring up this girl's TikTok, this Natasha chick who I'm like a little bit obsessed with. I'm Natasha. I work in corporate tech in Chicago. I'm a tech girl.
She know she ain't gonna find that nigga that beat that pussy better than me. Ooh, better than me. She know she ain't gonna find that
This is
nigga that
it.
beat that pussy better than me.
This is why I don't understand people who spend time on TikTok. It's just you like posing in the camera and then other people's words and other people's songs play over you. It's like the least fucking creative thing you can do.
I got another package in the mail from Abercrombie, so let's open it. This is all from the new
unboxing her
sale,
Abercrombie.
and I got a lot of
Who
stuff, so I've
shops
been
at
really wanting to try the
Abercrombie
linen
anymore?
pants, and guys, I'm obsessed. Look how cute they are. I love them. I'm definitely keeping these. Then I tried the Bermuda shorts. Definitely a fan of these for traveling during the summer too. Also got this blouse
Okay,
that
no,
I thought
those
would be
shorts
really
are
cute,
kinda
but for
cute,
some
but
reason
they
the
look like
waist is
shit on
really
me.
large,
You have to be,
so
like, really
definitely going to be
talented to wear
returning
this
this
stuff.
one. It's a little bit funky. And I got
I
this
like this shirt.
bodysuit. I don't really love the color in person, honestly, and it's a bit baggy, so thoughts on this because I'm not really convinced. Also, this skirt, really liked it when I first tried it on, but
no.
it's super fancy in person, little swivel moment. And this bodysuit, I got it in black as well, and the black one's definitely
No,
good. It's a
you
great
need
staple
boobs for this
work
kind of a
too.
top.
And lastly, the short sleeve one is perfect. I really like this one.
Everything
for
is
work.
so
All
plain
right,
that
what are your
she's
thoughts?
wearing. Let's see. Oh, here's the
What did my
corporate
career
one.
journey to corporate tech look like? I've been getting a lot of these questions, so I'm just going to share my entire career journey, all the jobs I've had, plus salary transparency.
Step
for you
1,
guys.
get these
I grew up in the
glasses.
San Francisco Bay Area, specifically in Palo Alto, so I really grew up in the heart of everything while the tech industry was booming. That definitely influenced why I'm in it now. My current role is in the business leadership program at LinkedIn, so let's see how I got there. I started working for the first time with a real W-2 job at Brandy Melville. This is a popular retail company. I was a sales associate and I worked there for 3 years,
Okay,
worked
she
my
works
way
for a
up to
clothing
associate
store.
manager. My pay started out at $9 an hour, and after the 3 years, the minimum wage had increased to $12.50. I worked in the retail store until I graduated from high school, and then when I went to college, I worked at the UPS store. I worked at UPS for about 2 years on college campus, and I made, I think, $12 an hour. Then I found myself a part-time internship my sophomore year of college as a social media intern. This one I also sort of forget, but I think I was paid $15
This is
an
a
hour.
boring
After my
video. Okay, then
sophomore
she made
year, that
$15
summer,
an
I
hour.
worked at a tech company. I was living back home with my parents, and I needed an internship, and the
Is
only
this
places
helpful, do you
around
think,
me
for
were
young
tech
people
companies,
watching
so that's
this?
just sort of where I ended up. I was a revenue operations intern at a company called Clary, and I made $25 an hour. I had actually
Whoa,
applied
she
for a
got
content
paid for her
marketing intern position
internship?
and got denied
I never got
initially,
paid for
but I
my
made sure to follow up with a
internships.
recruiter, ask what I did wrong, and I was just so persistent that they sort of opened up a role for me. And that's why you should always ask for feedback after you get rejected. This brings me to my junior year of college, where I actually held
That was
2
helpful,
jobs.
asking
I
for
was a peer
feedback after you're
advisor /
rejected. That's
assistant
good
for my business
advice.
school, and I had another part-time internship helping out a family friend with his digital advertising business. As a peer advisor, I made about $12 an hour, and with the internship, I made probably $20 an hour. Then that brings me to my internship at LinkedIn. I interned as a sales intern at LinkedIn in 2020
she interned
before
at
my senior year
LinkedIn
of college.
first, and
I
then
think I
she's
made
like, let
around
me make
$24 an hour
retarded
at that
TikTok
internship,
videos.
but we also had benefits, relocation pay, that type of thing. I got a return offer from the internship into the position that I'm in now, but because of COVID, they had to push it back. So basically, after I graduated college, I had about 8 months off. During this time, I did a bit of traveling, but I also worked at a cafe. The cafe is in Boulder, Colorado, and there I made about $12.50 an hour plus tips. And that brings me to where I am now.
Hey, you gotta give her credit for always having a job.
I'm now based
Good
in
for her.
Chicago, and they pay us about $24 an hour. Plus, I get a variable bonus / comp.
Wow, that's a good job. That's good money.
So that's my career journey in tech, all the
$70K?
jobs I've ever
Fuck.
held, and sort of what brought me to LinkedIn.
Damn.
Hope that helps. What did my career journey to corporate tech look like?
Good for her. Fuck, I'm a little jealous. You know what? I am a little jealous. But she is working. Good for her. You guys don't like her glasses? Think it's fake? Yeah, I think people should be more open about their salaries. Because I think women, we basically never ask for raises. Yeah, you didn't get paid for your internship either? No. I had to do it while I was in college. So I guess ultimately my parents, they're paying for college, and I had to do it for college credit because I couldn't do it during the summer. I had to work. I had to work during the summer and make money to pay for books. But she is working, so good for her. But damn, she's young. She's like in her 20s and making $70K. That's fucking incredible. I should have worked for LinkedIn. No, it's all good. All right. I'm going to scram. I'm going to get ready for my Nick Gillespie interview at 1 o'clock. I hope to see you guys back here. Think of some cool questions for him. He's a libertarian. Day is good. I'm going to chug some more coffee. Love you all. Join the Discord. I threw the link in the chat here, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.